Nora was born in July of 2021. Oh my gosh, she had the cutest little button nose, and she had my little chin dimple. Yeah, she was just this little tiny creature, and I think it became clear pretty quickly that she had some challenges. Her life was going to look very different than the life we had envisioned for her when we first learned we were pregnant. But, you know, we loved her anyway. We said, we love you to the moon and back, and, you know, we're gonna help you live the best life that you can.
Katherin and Mike started their journey with Roger Neilson House when their newborn daughter Nora's life encountered major complications. After spending the first few weeks of her life in the neonatal intensive care unit at CHEO, the family turned to RNH.
Roger Neilson House is an 8-bed pediatric hospice here in Ottawa. With the support of expert clinicians and hundreds of volunteers, we provide services and supports to families whose children are diagnosed with a life-limiting condition.
Nora started declining when she was about 7 weeks old. Maybe it was her heart, maybe it was her brain, we don't know. But she basically told us that it was just too much for one baby to handle.
The team from Roger Neilson House, the palliative care team, they became involved and became one of the medical teams that was providing and caring for Nora. But they also took care of both Katherin and I. They made sure it was really treating us as a family unit.
We're gonna have to go through the hardest experience of our lives, but we're okay because we're in a place that's going to guide us through it.
Nora Schafer passed away peacefully at Roger Neilson House on September 2nd, 2021, with her whole family in the room to say goodbye.
We spent the whole afternoon together just as a family, and it was the most beautiful afternoon, and I just felt like this ball of fear that had been in my stomach for weeks at this point, it just started to lessen. That was that first time that I felt that Roger Neilson House hug that I call it now.
One of the things that Roger Neilson House gave us was these necklaces. So they, ours have a missing heart. Sorry. Because the other one is one for Nora.
We wrote Mommy and Daddy on each of our hearts, and we gave them to her to keep forever. So she has that portion and we have this portion. It's one of the most precious things I own.
Roger Neilson House provides community for those who felt like they didn't have one.
Every child and family we care for is so unique, but what's common is that they're going through really devastating times, and our family support programs are able to kind of wrap around them in a way that provides them with a sense of community, of knowing that others are willing and available to support them and to companion with them.
I think by working with the team here in the counseling really has allowed us to process those memories, because they have helped us get through some of the grief and just kind of rebuilding those elements of our life.
Even though Nora passed on, we are still a Roger Neilson House family. That's the term that a lot of people use. I feel Nora's spirit here in Roger Neilson House because she was here, and so whenever I come for an event, it makes me feel like I'm spending time with my daughter.